for now in sports.
Everyone in the mainstream media seems to be acting like this is just a Chiefs victory, just outright. Like it's no big deal. As if the Titans don't exist. As if they don't matter. Okay? And one in particular really got my attention, and I just can't. I have to say something about it. But he represents most of the talking heads. His name is Nick Wright, of course, but he represents the talking heads. He represents guys like Whitlock and all those guys. Listen, the disrespect to the Tennessee Titans is disgusting. All right, and with the Patriots out, somebody's got to defend these guys.
Nick Wright, do the Titans have any shot at pulling off the upset in this one?
I can't see the scenario in which Tennessee goes into the building of the hottest team in the entire NFL and does what they did to the Ravens. Now, one might say, well, the Ravens were the hottest team in the whole NFL until Tennessee beat them. That is correct.
The level of arrogance and cockiness is astounding here. Considering he was pissing himself when the Texans were up 24-0, he's got some real moxie all of a sudden, right? Hottest team in the NFL, huh? Really? Well, you were right about one part of that. It was the Ravens. But it certainly wasn't the Chiefs. And as of this minute, the Titans are the hottest team in the AFC. And I know you're a homer and all, but this borders on just delusion and absolute disrespect. Let me tell you something. Okay? Your Chiefs lucked out by having Miami do their dirty work for them. Otherwise, this scenario doesn't even exist. Okay? You're conflating them having the second seed and basically beating a Texans team that had the biggest meltdown in NFL history with the Chiefs being the hottest. Okay? I'll give you this. The Patriots are out. And the Chiefs didn't have to do it. So, hey, this is your shot. Wonderful. But please continue, Nick.
And they still were only able to manage 28 points. Listen, 28 points ain't going to get it done this weekend in Arrowhead. You are going to need to get into the 30s, and that hopefully for the Titans will be enough to keep it close.
Okay, you're missing the most obvious thing here. 28 points against the Ravens is different than scoring against the Chiefs. Nick is one of those guys who believes everything is the same. Okay, so whatever happens in one game is exactly the replica of the other. Now, the only time worrying about who played who is when it's the two teams playing against each other. So the Titans playing the Ravens have no relation to the Chiefs or to the Patriots. Now, what does have relation is the last time the Chiefs and Titans played.
Oh, wait, this defense could be turning a corner.
The Titans' offense so far. They played the GOAT, Tom Brady, who even with their own struggles on offense all year were a top 10 overall offense. This occurred in New England, where it's very hard to win there in the playoffs. They scored 14 points against the number one scoring defense in the NFL. Belichick squad against the GOAT of coaches. That clearly has more value. Okay? If that's not good enough for you, next, the Baltimore Ravens. They played the MVP, Lamar Jackson, the actual hottest team in the NFL, and they put 28 points up on the Ravens, the number 3 scoring defense. So putting up 28 points on Baltimore is like putting up 42 on your mangy, crappy defense, okay? You see a disturbing trend here for the Chiefs? The Chiefs' number 7 scoring defense. And while that's respectable, the problem for them is that their yards defense is ranked 17th. The Patriots were ranked number 1, and the Ravens were number 4. The Titans? Guess what? When Derrick Henry runs for over 100 yards, remember yards defense, they're undefeated. They know how to score when they have to. And their red zone scoring is absolutely awesome. And compared to the Chiefs, you might lose that one. Now, you have to consider the opponents when judging the Titans, okay? They only scored 14. Only? Against Belichick? Against the best defense? That's pretty awesome if you ask me. You want my honest opinion? I think the Titans' gauntlet is going backwards. I think the Chiefs are soft. And Nick, your problem is that you think you're playing a Bill O'Brien coach team. You're not. Sorry. This is Mike vrabel, who just made Belichick and Harbaugh look mortal. Vrabel is the future of coaching in this league, and he's showing it right now. Hey, I'm a Patriots fan, okay? Clearly. I should be pissed that the Titans put us down in the wild card round. It sucked. But you know what? I don't hate on teams for beating us. What I saw with the Titans was a great adversary and an honorable victory on their part. I saw a team worth losing to if you gotta lose to. They won fair and square. Now I know what I saw. The Patriots threw everything they could muster this year and what they had, and they threw it at the Titans and it just wouldn't work. It wasn't enough. And the Ravens, they made the Ravens look massively mediocre. And so far in the playoffs, the Titans have allowed 12.5 points between the Patriots and Ravens. That is staggering. That is just insane. Think about this. This is the 2007 New York Giants all over again, right? Tell me, just with a better offense. Now wait, how many points did the Chiefs defense give up to the Texans? But dang it. If we only had a matchup of the Titans and Chiefs for this year for comparison. Wait, we do! I seem to remember Ryan Tannehill, the guy you've been disrespecting all week. I watched Tannehill orchestrate that final drive. He made that happen. He willed his team to that victory. What's my point? The Titans are not just Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry is their guy. He's their weapon. He's their nuclear weapon. And guess what? Tannehill is not the quarterback that you remember him from the Dolphins. You're sleeping on him, all right? You're sleeping on him. Okay, let's talk about Ryan only started since week 6, right? But he's been very, very good when he needs to be. And he's more than a game manager, okay? I hate that term anyway. It's usually used in a derogatory manner. But with what we have to work with for Ryan, which means, not a lot of games, the percentages are going to be the most useful here, okay? So no bulk stats, that's not really going to be helpful. Now, even though Ryan will have better numbers than Mahomes in some categories, Patrick's numbers are irrelevant to Ryan's since Patrick plays the defense of the Titans and not against Tannehill. I know, right? Breaking news. Quarterbacks don't play each other. Who knew? Plus, Mahomes has thrown for more attempts, making the degree of difficulty higher to keep better averages, which is something I always say. So this is only to show that Tannehill is much better than Nick and most of these other talking idiots give him credit for. Ryan's completion percentage, 70.3. He ranks 3rd in that category. Touchdown percentage, 7.7%. He ranks 2nd. Interception percentage, he needs to work on that. 2.1, ranked 13th. But there's a lot of ties in between 1 and 13, so it comes out to him being like the 18th player in line or something like that. But yards per attempt, 9.6, rank number 1. Yards per completion, 13.6, rank number 1. Passer rating, 117.5, rank number 1. QBR, 65.4, rank number 8. And he has 3 game-winning drives in the regular season. This is not a scrub quarterback, people. And like I always say, stats aren't the full story. There's so much more to competition than what is put on a piece of paper. And I always tell you guys this. Stats They need context. They need a story behind it. It's all about when, where those stats happen, how they happen. That's what matters. And what do they turn out to be? What do they come out to be? And that's what's important. And if all that matters is stats and what's on paper, it wouldn't be 21 years since the last time an NFL MVP won the Super Bowl in the same year. You see? Stats can lie if you use them as the end-all, be-all. But this is just to give you an idea that Ryan Tannehill is playing as well as anyone when he has to. Now, I don't know if people are just honestly overlooking him or if there's some bias against him or what. Now, I know the NFL does have bias against him, okay? Well, not really against him personally. It's just by proxy, you know, for their desire to make Mahomes god of the NFL. And, well, especially now that their other messiah, Lamar Jackson, has been put down like a rabid dog by who? Ryan Tannehill, Derrick Henry, and the Tennessee Titans. Do I even need to mention Derrick Henry? It's not like he needs defending or anyone is sleeping on him. The guy's just awesome. No. Awesome. Awesome isn't the word. Freaking powerful. Strong. Stronger than a locomotive. And as fast as one too. How about that? This guy is frightening, okay? And no one wants to tackle him. He just takes the ball and he just goes like that. That's all he's got to do, and he's in the end zone, okay? Or he's down the field 40, 50 yards before anyone finally gets him down, and it's usually because they tripped him up or something. Not because they actually out-physicaled him. No one on the Chiefs is stopping this guy.
Hopefully for the Titans will be enough to keep it close.
Hopefully it will be enough to keep it close. Holy crap. Have you guys ever seen arrogance like this? Ever? Seriously. Listen. When Monday comes and he looks like a bigger ass than he normally does, he's not going to have to answer to anybody for his arrogance. He won't have someone like me on his show to chastise him, to show America that, yeah, he can take a beating after he's wrong. And that's why he's so arrogant. And that's why it's so easy for him to say these things. His job is secure. All he has to do is bitch and moan why his Chiefs lost the game, and then on Tuesday, he doesn't have to answer for it ever again. These guys are never held accountable for any of their idiotic takes. Never. In fact, if you're Chris Sims, you get promoted.
Since Mahomes has been back after the Titans game, they're not only undefeated, they have whooped everybody.
Whooped everybody? Really? Really, Nick Wright? Really? Whooped everybody? Weird. I guess I remember a different game where it took not only the Chiefs emptying their playbook to beat the Patriots with the worst offense they've had in the Brady Belichick era, but you also needed some missed calls to assist you. Remember those? Now, in what world is that whooping everybody? You absolute fucking douchebag. I've never wanted to be face to face with someone more than this pussy. All right? If I was a Titans fan, I would be absolutely furious right now. Okay? Hear that, Titans fans? There's no credible path. You are basically just a crappy team that backed into the playoffs. Okay? It's not like you just beat anyone to get there. I mean, it's not like, you know, you're nothing compared to the Chiefs, who fell ass backwards into a home divisional game against a shitty Texans team that's coached by a complete buffoon. Right? I get you. You know, since the Titans beat those scrubs, the New England Patriots and the Baltimore Ravens. This dude is so delusional, it's almost sad. All right? This disrespect is just some of the worst I've ever seen.
There is no credible path for Tennessee to come to Arrowhead, barring Kansas City repeatedly shooting itself in the foot. But they did that against Houston, a team that was better than Tennessee this year, and they still beat them by 20 points. So I'd love to add a level of intrigue or a level of suspense.
Barring KC repeatedly shooting itself in the foot? Really? You hear that, Titans fans? He's already building in an excuse when they lose. Nice. This This is professional journalism or analysts or whatever the hell you want to call it. That's what this is. That's what they're giving you. With all those millions of dollars, this is what they're providing for you. Okay?
But they did that against Houston, a team that was better than Tennessee this year.
Really? Really? Houston, a team better than the Titans? This Titans team was better than the Texans the day the playoffs started. All right? What planet are you on, dude? Listen to this shit. Just listen to this. How can anyone like this guy? I mean, I would love to add some level of suspense. Okay? Wow. I've never wanted to see a team lose so bad as I want to see the Chiefs go down all because of this fruitcake.
And there will be intrigue or suspense no matter who the Chiefs play in the Super Bowl, because either one of those teams are going to be excellent teams.
But you don't see it in this.
No, it's the same way I feel about the Texans game.
And there will be intrigue and suspense no matter who the Chiefs play in the Super Bowl? Wow. Just wow. So the Titans probably shouldn't even show up then, I guess, according to Nick Wright, because it's already a lock. Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl. He's already judging their opponent and judging how the game is going to go. That's awesome. Okay. I got some bad news for you, little Nicky. Well, if everything I've stated isn't enough bad news for the Chiefs, I've got some more. I have it from a source I trust implicitly that Bill Belichick and Tom Brady has been in communication with Mike Vrabel regarding their experience with Andy Reid and the Chiefs and Mahomes and their new defensive coordinator, Steve Spagnuolo, who they played in the Super Bowl twice against the Giants. Why is this important? Well, because this is like the Titans playing this week, having Belichick, McDaniels, Brady, etc., all on staff. Granted, in a small way. But it matters. It matters. Trust me, it matters. All right? It does. And you're scared now, right? You heard what I said. You're scared now. Now think about that. Think about it. Everything that the Patriots know about you, everything that the Patriots know about Andy Reid and how to screw with him. You think the Patriots are going to sit back and want to see the Chiefs take the AFC crown? No. They have friends in Tennessee that they want to see win it. Okay? You're screwed. Before the playoffs, when we knew the Patriots were playing the Titans, I was pissed off. Why? Because I said they were the best team going into the playoffs. I said it. Okay? Everyone knows I said it. And I spoke it on my live show. And I even posted it. I was pissed. I was pissed the Patriots had to play them. If it wasn't for the Dolphins, the Chiefs wouldn't even be here right now. But Nick Wright is acting like they've dominated the season or something. By the way, Nick, do you know who you're messing with? This is Mike Vrabel. Mike Vrabel, the captain of the first Patriots dynasty defense. This dude looks like he could play right now, okay? In fact, he could probably start for your shitty defense. He's going to use this as motivation so well. Okay? Listen to me, Nick Wright. Listen. Your team is so absolutely fucked. I can't say it enough. Fucked. And right now, I want to ask my subscribers, when I'm right, okay, and when the Titans beat the Chiefs, you will bombard Nick Wright collectively on Twitter to challenge him to have me on. And if all 10,000 of you do that, their producers will have to listen. They will have to. Okay, well, all right, listen. If you're a Chiefs fan, don't be mad at me, okay? Be mad at this dipshit Nick Wright and that fat slob Witless cock, okay? Because they have doomed your team by talking way too much, all right? Vrabel is going to hit Mahomes and hit him a lot. They're going to punish Hill, all right? This is going to be a Belichick's Giants defense type game against the high-flying Buffalo Bills game plan. Okay, straight up. It's going to be that old school. That's what it's going to be. That's what's going to happen to you. The Titans are coming. The Titans are coming, and hell is coming with them. You tell them, hell is coming with them. Rest in peace, Chiefs. Rest in peace, your hopes and dreams. They die for the second year in a row in Arrowhead. No soup for you. No Lamar Hunt trophy. It's over. It's over. It's done. It's finished. Tighten up. Let's go.
That was outstanding on so many levels. Look at that torque. Look at that torque.
On Sports.